Alright, what's good y'all? It's Poochie. Welcome back to another video, and I am on the wrong side. Let me restart. Are we good? Yes, we are good. But yeah, welcome back to another video, guys. Appreciate all the love on the most recent video. It seems like you guys are liking the form of content that I did. Literally just the chill gameplay and talking about my thoughts on the map. So, I'm gonna do it again. The plan, again, as I mentioned before, is to just play a game on each zombies map, give my thoughts on it as raw and uncut as possible, and just see where it goes from there. So again, thank you guys for the love on last video. I really do appreciate it. Let me just get the YouTuber stuff out of the way. If you guys do enjoy the video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. We got our first subscribers on this channel, so you guys have no idea how much I appreciate that. And yeah, let's just keep it going. But here we are, Verruckt. I don't know what I'm going to title today's video. In my Nocturne Totem video, I mentioned how I'm going to title the video something like The Perfect Beginning to Zombies, and I honestly don't know what I'm going to title this, because I have so many thoughts on this map. Just some initial thoughts that I'll throw out there, and that I'll give out. I think that Verruckt is one of the most underrated and unappreciated maps of all time. And I'm gonna get rid of this guy, he's way too far away. But yeah, I think this is one of the most underrated maps of all time. I think it's one of the most slept on maps of all time. I think it's one of the most disrespected maps of all time. Like, I have so many opinions on it. But let me explain. So, as I mentioned in my previous video, I would say that I'm half decent at zombies, pretty good at zombies, whatever the case may be. And I mentioned how I enjoy the challenge, and this is exactly what that map brings and what it gives to me. This map is very unforgiving. There's not much training room. It's very tiny. Yes, you have the addition of perks, which is amazing. But even with that, this map is fucking difficult. Let's not beat around the bush here. This is a difficult ass map. But I mean, it kind of just depends on what kind of player you are. If you enjoy the challenge, you're gonna be like me and you're gonna love it. Like, this is one of my top 10 maps of all time, like straight up. But if you're more on the casual side and you just want to relax, you want a lot of room to work with, you want a strong wonder weapon, you want all of your perks, like, that's just not gonna happen on this map. So it really just, that's a perfect nuke. It really just depends on the type of player you are at the end of the day. Like I said, I love the challenge, and it just brings the best out of me. It makes me want to master this map, create all new strategies for this map, and you know what? Let me expand on that right now. Speaking of strategies, so another reason why I like this map so much, it forces you to cooperate with your teammates because you're separated with the power, right? Dude, the round just started, bro. But it forces you to cooperate with your teammates, right? And it kind of, I don't know what I can't talk, what word I'm looking for, but not controversy, but it just creates, like, not tension, but like, you have to interact with your teammates. Like, you have to use your mic because you got to figure out, okay, who's opening up to power, because a lot of the time people like to camp on this map, as do I. I love keeping this door closed right here and just sitting down this hallway. I love it. But it just depends on the group of people that you're playing with and the type of playstyle you want to go for. So this is just how I like to run this map. If I'm running with people and I want to camp, I leave this door closed. And then this side, quick revive side, hey, you guys, you got to turn on the power. And we'll go with that. But if you want to train, you can A, either open up the whole map, or B, why I restarted, because I like to train in the Thompson room. That's the most room on the map, and that's just how I like to play. But you see what I'm saying? Like, Verruckt, it brings out all types of different play styles because you are separated from your teammates, and I love that. It's so unique. And correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think any map has ever done that. I could be wrong. I've literally played every single Treyarch Zombies map, and I literally can't think of it right now. Yeah, I don't think so. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I sound like a freaking casual right now, but I swear to God I'm not. But yeah, I just love it because it brings out so many different types of play styles, and it makes the map so unique because of that. Like, if you're playing a multiplayer game of Verruckt and you don't have mics, like, it makes it so difficult. But I feel like that's what makes Verruckt Verruckt. That's what makes it unique. And I love it for that reason. I really do. This guy just clipped through the fountain. I've never seen that before. But yeah, it brings that controversy, that tension, whatever you want to call it, to the map. I swear to God, if I had died right there, I would have been so pissed. But yeah, it's another reason why I love this map. As I mentioned before, it brought the Perca-Colas to zombies for the very first time, and just that alone makes the map iconic too. Like, you guys see what I'm saying? Like, this map is so... it's just really special to me. It has a special place in my heart because of all the various reasons that I just went down, and I honestly don't know what I'm going to title this video, but as I mentioned earlier, it's for sure a top 10 map of all time for me. My game just stuttered again. And what I was thinking of doing, assuming that, you know, I continue doing this is only video 2 of we don't know how many, but assuming I keep doing this, at the end of every video, oh my god, what the hell? You guys heard that? It sounded like there was a zombie behind me. Oh, there it was. What I was thinking of doing at the end of every video is going and doing a tier list. So it's gonna be a really interesting series, I guess, of where I rank all the maps of all time. So what I'm gonna do is at the end of every video, I'm gonna update my tier list with where I have each map. This is literally just an idea on the fly. I don't know what I'm gonna name the tiers, but I think that's what I want to do at the end of every video. And assuming that I'm able to get through every map, it's gonna all culminate in my tier list, and I can make that an entire video. Let me know what you guys think about that. I think it's a really good idea, but we'll see. I'm gonna get the power turned down now. With the 2-hit down system in these older games, I'm like really scared, and I also need ammo too. See, that's gonna be a problem, getting through this doorway right here. Dude, okay, I'm good. But yeah, I guess right now I'm just gonna ask you guys for some honest feedback and constructive criticism. I'm only one... oh, you guys haven't seen this video yet, obviously. So I'm only one video deep for you guys. Just let me know what you guys think. Give me constructive criticism, anything you think I can work on. Just watching the first video back, I noticed that I have a hard time sometimes getting my thoughts out there. And that's just something that I need to work on. I know that for sure. Just being more fluent with what I'm saying and, you know, stuff like that. But any constructive criticism... see? This is exactly what I'm talking about. Any constructive criticism you guys have for me, I'm more than willing to take. I want any feedback possible because I want these videos to be as enjoyable as possible. But I'm going to get set up now. Get rid of these guys. Double tap. Again, this is the first map that brought Perca-Colas, but let's talk about Double Tap and World at War. And I guess Black Ops 1, but we'll get to that. A lot of people in the older games despise Double Tap, but you guys let me know what you think. Yes, the argument is, oh, well, you run out of ammo faster, and you don't shoot 2 bullets for every one like you do in the later games. But here's the thing. Yes, Double Tap 2 or 2.0 is objectively better, yes. But at the same time, having normal Double Tap is objectively better than not having Double Tap. And let me explain. Yes, you, not quote unquote because it's a fact, you do get rid of ammo faster, but it increases your DPS, you're getting rid of the zombies faster. Now what I will say is, like, with a gun like the MP40, like, that drastically has its fire rate increased, you have to be more accurate with your bullets, because if you're not, like, look, all these bullets that I'm missing, if I didn't have Double Tap, I would have missed less. You get what I'm saying? So you have to be more accurate with your bullets, but it just increases your DPS. Like, I feel like the hate that Double Tap receives sometimes is kind of ridiculous, because, again, I've already said it, but I just feel like the perk is objectively better than not having it, you know what I mean? Let me grab this. That should end the round, because I believe 24 zombies on every map. Yep. What do I want to do now? Because there's no wonder weapon on this map other than the ray gun. Kind of want to open up to the Thompson, because I don't want to get a crappy gun, and then I'll build up points over there. I think that's what I'll do. So I'm going to buy ammo for the MP40 once and start opening up that way. But yeah, anyways, you guys let me know what you guys think of Verruckt. I already said my praises about the map in the first 10 minutes or so of this video, but let me know what you guys think. Again, I've said it. Fuck. I've said it before. This is a top 10 map of all time for me, like, no doubt. I think when we're talking of co-op maps, this is probably... Where do I rank it? Co-op. Like, co-op maps, I just think of Verruckt. Dude, these guys are not dying. I think of Verruckt. I think of 5. What other maps? I don't know. I think Verruckt also might be my favorite map of all time to play co-op. Oh my god, Verruckt Sprinters. Holy crap, I forgot about that. Yeah, this might be my favorite co-op map of all time. I'm just gonna brainstorm really quick and just think about all the maps that we've had. I'm thinking. Got 5. Moon I really like to play co-op too, but it's definitely not above Verruckt and 5 for me. It's gonna end the round. Black Ops 2 maps. Oh, Transit. Oh my god, Transit. Another map that gets way too much hate. That's definitely in the top 5 maps to play co-op with your friends. BO3, nah. BO4, yeah, okay. So this off the top of my head, Verruckt, Transit, 5 are my favorite maps of all time to play co-op. But you guys let me know what you think. I feel like my tier list may be a bit wonky, assuming I make it that far to make a tier list video. Because a lot of people's favorite maps of all time, I just don't feel the same. I won't spoil it. Dude, oh my god. I won't spoil it, but I'm sure a lot of your guys' favorite maps, I just don't feel the same way about. Not to say that I don't like them, but I don't think they're the greatest things on earth like how some people do. Oh my god. Alright, we're good. Alright, like I said, this is where we're going to train. I'm just going to buy the Thompson, get points, and get set up. So, I'll be right back. Alright, I got the Thompson now. You guys hear those screams right now? I guess that's another thing I can talk about. A lot of people say that Verruckt is one of the scariest maps of all time. And, I mean, I guess, like, objectively, yeah, it really is. One of them, at least. But, just for me, I know a lot of people don't feel the same, or aren't going to agree with this, but I never felt the sense of, dude, oh my god, I really have to play around these Verruckt Sprinters, because this is kind of insane. But I really never felt like, as a kid, like, oh my god, like, I'm so scared of zombies, and specifically, I'm so scared of Verruckt. Like I mentioned in my first video, like, what got me hooked with zombies is just the gameplay progression of, okay, we're gonna open up doors to get power. What does power let us do? We're gonna get more powerful, as in we're gonna get our perks, we're gonna get the mystery box, we're gonna get Pack-a-Punch. That's what hooked me with zombies, and it was, again, the sense of gameplay progression. And when I say I'm scared in zombies, it's very different to what most people would say or would think. I'm scared like, oh my god, I'm gonna die because my setup isn't good. Not I'm scared because, oh, the ambient sounds, oh, the screaming. That just adds to, like, the aura or the vibe of the map. And I guess it for sure does make it scary, but that's not any feeling that, like, I've ever truly felt like, oh my god, like, I am so scared right now. That's just me. I know a lot of people say Verruckt is the scariest map of all time, and you know, it honestly might be that, along with, like, Mob of the Dead. But that's just not a feeling that I've ever, I don't know, I've just never felt that way, to be scared of zombies. But I'm trying to get set up now. I think I'm just gonna rock with the ray gun and the Thompson, honestly. STG's not what I want, though. My bad, guys. Someone just came in my room, and I lost my train of thought. I honestly have no idea what I was talking about. All I know is that I almost died right there in that room because because my guns are kind of not kind of weak in this game. They're just weak because I don't have double tap 2.0. And that's what makes guns kind of crappy in World at War and BO1. But at the same time, they're not. I don't know. Like I said earlier, having double tap 1.0 is objectively better than not having it, but just makes, like, you notice the guns are noticeably worse in this game and BO1 compared to, say, BO2, BO3. But there are some amazing guns in this box. Like, watch. This MG42 is amazing. Okay, that's literally not what I wanted. Anyways, I'm gonna go a couple more rounds. You'll probably see me again when I have the ray gun, so I'll be right back. Shoot, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm playing old COD Zombies. Do that. Huh! I miss doing that so much. You can't even do that in the new Zombies anymore. You make a crawler, you walk 10 feet away and it despawns. This guy's kind of fast though. That guy can be a crawler. Right? Yes, perfect. Look at that. Perfect.
Now you're talking.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I wasn't planning on showing you guys this part of the video. I just got the deployable bar out of the box, and I just got a normal bar. But it still has the bipod on it. I don't think I've ever had that happen before. I got bars back-to-back times. What the heck? Bro, do you not get teddy bears on this map? Hello? Or is the box just very nice to you in World at War? There it is. Because I swear to God, on BO3, you hit the box 4 or 5 times and it's gone. I got a good, like, 10-15 hits out of that one. Dude, don't get me wrong. I like the setup I have right now, but dear God, my movement speed is so horrible. As much as I love this game, and this isn't a downside of it, but it's just super inconvenient. The movement speed with the LMGs in this game is just different. I swear to God, you feel like you're running in mud, and no LMG, I guess, no LMG setup in any other COD feels like this. Like, even the very next game, BO1 with the HBK, or HVK, oh my god, I've been playing too much BO3. With the HK and RPK, it does not feel this slow, oh my god. Like, I feel like I'm in mud. And the Verruckt, I can't talk, the Verruckt sprinters don't make it any better. I think I'm going to go a couple rounds before hitting the box again, because my luck with the ray gun is horrible right now. But like I was saying earlier, please let me know how you guys play this map, because I am so curious, because like I was saying earlier, there's just so many ways you can go about playing this map. And how I mentioned earlier, how you can camp up there by double tap with that door closed. There's literally so many camping spots that you can go for on this map. Once I finish this round, or once I get to that area of the map, I'll show you guys, but the amount of setups you can do is honestly insane. And that's why I feel like this map is so versatile, because even though Knock was the first map of all time, and you're not going to take points away for it not being super, I guess, dynamic and versatile in the way you can play. It really was limited in a sense. There, you know, there was only 3 doors, and there was only like, like maybe 3 play styles that you can go with, and that's if you're being generous. You know, you could camp against the wall with the grenades, which is what most people do. You could train in the spawn room and open the top door, which is what I did in my video. But that's really it. I mean, like that third one that I was talking about, if I was being generous, like, say if you're in a 4-player game, I guess you could, like, buy the scoped Car 98K, like, someone watch that back window, and then 3 people watch everything in front, but that's really it, you know what I mean? Whereas Verruckt, again, once I get to that area of the map, I'll show you. There's like 5+ camping spots, 1 big training area right here. You can run trains around the whole map. You can use the traps on both sides of the map. Like, it was so innovative for it being the second map to ever come out, you know what I mean? Adding traps, adding Perca-Colas, Even adding the teddy bear in the mystery box, yes, inconvenient, but like, can you imagine how OP the box would be if it never moved? You know, that's innovation, and that just makes the map so much more replayable. Again, just more proof why I think that Verruckt is the most slept on map, most disrespected map, most underrated map. You guys let me know what you think. Because, again, I love this map, and I need the ray gun very bad. Very, very bad. These Verruckt sprinters are starting to be too much for my Browning and MG42, and I need to make a crawler. I need to make a crawler. But I guess just like last video, what I'm going to do is either play until I die or play until around 30, whichever one happens first. Literally, if I can just get the ray gun, I will be set, because this area right here is more than enough room for me to train. And all I have to do is just use the ray gun on the whole horde. If I get an insta-kill, whip out the Thompson, get rid of all of them really quickly. Like this map, I don't want to say it's easy, kind of like how I was saying with Knock, because it's definitely not. The reason why people don't like this map is because it's hard, but with the 24 zombie limit, it makes it easier than, say, the BO3 or BO1 version, because the ray gun can really carry me throughout the majority of it until I get a ray gun, you know what I mean? This insta-kill is going to let me end the round, and I'm going to save that insta-kill for the next round. If I can just end these guys. Yep, perfect. Alright, I'm not going to grab that because I think I should have enough points to be able to get the ray gun. I need to make a crawler. Nope. I think grenades insta-kill you in this game, if I remember correctly. What the hell are you doing? Fuck, bro. Ugh! I want to make a crawler so bad. And I don't know why, it's kind of hard for me to tell when's the last zombie, but even with it being 24 zombies, I'm having a hard time, like, I guess calculating which one is last, or when I should slow down. I don't know, I'm being stupid right now. Is that zombie seriously about to run around the whole map? See, that's why these rounds are taking forever. Even though there's barely any zombies per round, they're literally running a lap around the whole map. And even a Verruckt sprinter, I feel like that would take a while. I'm not running up that staircase until I know for sure that's it. And I think it is. Okay. So if I run up there and I get stuck on all the zombies, it's literally GG for me. Alright, that should be good. Question mark? Yes? No? Jesus Christ, what the f... Look at that! That wasn't even the last zombie like I was saying! Give me a crawler, bro. Oh my god, I have no grenades! I'm literally struggling to make a crawler right now. I just want to hit the box. There's grenades down here, no? Or am I tripping? Grenade wall bite? Yes, yes, I remember this. Please, bro. Yes, alright. They're fast crawlers, but whatever. I'm not gonna complain. Alright, time to get the ray gun. There it is. Literally first hit. Alright. I'm not even gonna waste my time on the other guns. Or, yeah, trying to hit the box for other guns. I'm just gonna get the Thompson, but... Okay, look. This is what I was talking about right now. So... my initial camping spot that I told you guys about was leaving that door closed and everyone down this hallway. I guess you can... Do I have two crawlers? I can get rid of one. I'll leave him. Anyways, so you can either have... I see him. You can either have everyone sitting up against... Jeez. Everyone sitting up against the back wall. One person watching the window maybe, and like 3 up here. Even this one spot's very... very unique. Like, you can have 3 people in this hallway, 1 in the back right here, or if you have 1 in the back right here, like 1 person here, 2 over here, but it kind of splits up the zombies, you know? But a really fun camping spot that I like to use, it's definitely more difficult, but it's more fun. Leaving this door closed, 1 person here, 2 here, and you can just have 1 guy shooting right here. I like being in this position, because I feel like I can give callouts to teammates over here, like, yo, we only have 1 zombie left, or I can let them know how many are on the way. I don't know. This camping spot's a lot more fun, even though it's a lot more difficult. You can even take it back even further, okay? So, You can leave this door closed, and then you can have 3 people up here, you know? See what I'm saying? Like, this map, every door you open is an opportunity for another camping spot. Because look, leave that one closed, window there, 3 people up front. So, again, like I was saying earlier, this map is so freaking diverse with how you can play it. I mentioned earlier, you have the traps right here, so if you want to run a full lap around the map, if you're coming through the power, bring all of them through here, jump through the trap, all the zombies will pile up down here, up those stairs, kill them with that trap. Like, it's so diverse with how you can play it. And I don't know that there's too many maps that give you an opportunity like that, I guess, with every door you open, like in theory, a new camping spot. Or you can just train around the whole map with the traps. Like, nothing provides that type of gameplay, in my opinion. Not that I can think of off the top of my head, at least. What am I doing with this? I said I was going to use the ray gun and train them up. Oh my god, am I dead? Yeah, I'm not. What am I saying? The goat. I'm afraid of killing myself, though. With these Verruckt sprinters, they're not giving me a lot of room to use the ray gun. So I think it downs you in like 2 hits in this game, even with Jug. Gotta end the round. How did I miss you? What? Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of the MG42. I feel like a slug with this thing. And I'll use the Thompson for insta-kills. But yeah, again, like I was saying, guys, any constructive criticism of how I can make these videos better, you guys do let me know. I don't want to cut too much, even though I know I already have in this video, because I want it to be authentic and I want it to be genuine. But at the same time, I don't want to bore you guys, so I guess... Not I guess, I know I have to find that balance. Or I could just talk the entire time, but as you guys saw earlier, I've lost my train of thought 2 or 3 times already. But I'm not going to mess around with that Thompson anymore. Even though it's good still, but not against a whole horde of zombies, you know what I mean? Really just holding it for when I get an insta-kill, and the ray gun's going to handle the rest. I think I only have 10 more zombies left-ish. That's round? No, it's not. That's round. Oh, you know what I just thought of right now? Is there an activation on this side? Bruh. I think I can jump through it. Oh my god, okay, it worked. I'm just gonna activate that at the start of the round. Maybe it'll speed things up with that spawn right there and that spawn. We'll see. You guys know what I just thought of right now? Like how I was talking about Verruckt and how it offers so much dynamic gameplay and how you need people with mics specifically. I just thought of that right now. This isn't the healthiest thing, but this is my toxic side coming out. A very funny interaction. How did I miss you? What? That was the last one too. A very funny interaction that you have on this map. And I don't know how many Verruckt lobbies are going on these days, especially where everyone has a mic, but hearing people argue over who's gonna turn on power on which side is like the funniest thing ever, because it kind of goes back to what I was talking about, how, you know, it offers such diverse gameplay, and you know, people want to play how they want to play. So say I was on Quicker Vibe side, right, and I wanted to train on this side right here where I am. I would tell Juggernaut side, like, yo, you guys gotta open the power, right, or turn on the power. What if Juggernaut side says, no, I want to camp by double tap? Like, you see what I'm saying here, guys? Like, those interactions were always like the funniest thing for me, because I'm not gonna lie, and I guess this will be more like backstory about myself for you guys. I've always been a very quiet, timid person. I say so much about how I love when 4 people have a mic and, you know, you're communicating and you're, you know, creating strategies with your teammates and stuff. That was never me, which is funny. Because I've always been so timid, I would be the one guy. I would be the one guy in a lobby, or like, say you're in the pregame lobby and no one wants to ready up until you have a mic. I was that one guy that wouldn't say anything, even though I had a mic the whole time. I've always just been a reserved person, a shy person. So when I say it was funny for me to hear those interactions, I would literally just roll with whatever people would decide, whatever decisions people would make, and a lot of the time, it was just frustrating for me. It would result to people opening up the entire map because both sides couldn't agree on the strategy they wanted to use, and it was always just so funny for me. And a lot of the times, if you guys are old enough to remember this, you can relate. A lot of the times, if you had a pissed off person on one side, they would just leave. Like, no, I wanted to train in the Thompson room. You open this door, I'm leaving. And then gone. And then you guys know on World at War, I'm going to throw up an image of it right now. Dude, I'm fucking dying right now. Of whenever you press pause, you have the light bulb above their head. So you would piss someone off. You would piss someone off. The light bulb would go above their head. Like, they're raging. You see the light bulb, their voice cuts out, and they just leave. It was the funniest shit ever, and I'm just sitting there with my mic plugged in. I'm just not saying anything. I'm like, you know, had I raised my voice, this probably wouldn't have happened. But again, I was always, I mean, I still am. I mean, I've gotten better at it as I've, grown into an adult. I learned that you need to communicate, you need to talk to people, build relationships. But back then, I was just like, you know what? I don't care. One, I don't want to get involved. Two, I'm a kid. Sometimes these are grown-ass men, and you get bullied for being, the kid or the squeaker in the lobby. I was just like, you know what? I'm half decent at zombies. I'll take care of you guys with whatever strategy we go along with. But yeah, me staying silent definitely did not help. And I guess, like I was saying a couple minutes ago, more backstory about myself. I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate. I've always been so I don't know. Not that I've always been so quiet. That's not the reason why, but I guess because I've always been so quiet, shy, reserved, video games is always an escape for me, and I know a lot of you guys can relate to that. It was always an escape for me to, I guess, express myself through the game. Even though I wasn't speaking, I feel like just showing your skill is an expression in itself. And, when I spoke in my most recent video about getting validation from other players because of how good I was getting, that's a way of expression in itself, no? I mean, that's just how I view it. Even though I wasn't necessarily interacting with my teammates at all way back whenever I was just referring to, I would play, have my mic plugged in and not say anything. Getting that validation is some sort of expression, and, it would make me feel better, you know what I mean? But, yeah, video games is always just a way for me to, I guess, just take a step back from the world and just be in my own little world, and I can literally do whatever I want. And as cringy or as cliche that might sound, it's dead ass truth for so many people. A lot of us, unfortunately, are just shy or reserved, or for me, a lot of the time now, because I've grown into being more outgoing, I just don't want to be involved in other people's crap, you know what I mean? So on this map, again, I would literally just stay quiet. People argue on, oh my god, I'm dead. I'm dead! But I'm gonna finish my train of thought. People would argue about whatever strategy they wanted to use, and I'm just like, whatever, you guys do what you want. I'm gonna revive you regardless. But yeah, I mean, that's it. I can't believe I died. I really did not think I was gonna die, but I guess I got too cocky. I was rambling too much, and I wasn't focused. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me on Verruckt. You guys let me know what you guys think of this map. Let me know about my opinion on this map, if you guys agree, disagree. I have this map in my top 10. It's, I'm gonna say it again, the most slept on map, most disrespected map, most underrated map. You guys let me know what you guys thought of the video. Let me know what you guys think I should improve on. Give me any constructive criticism because I'm open to everything. I'm only 1 or 2 videos deep, however you want to view it. So I need to get better at this. I know it. The commentary style is something that I've never done before. So any feedback, I'm more than open to it. But yeah, that's going to do it for me, guys. Be sure to like the video, comment, subscribe, all that YouTuber stuff. I appreciate the love on the most recent video. Hopefully we'll receive the same love on this one, and I'll keep it going from here on out. We'll see. But I'm going to throw up where I rank Verruckt on my tier list. And you guys let me know what you guys think of the placement. But that's going to do it for me. I guess you guys will see me next on Shinonuma. I definitely have my thoughts on that map, so you'll see me next week. But until next time, I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. It's been Poochie. Peace out, guys.